Alright, just move it a little bit.
We woke up this morning in Deltaville after coming up from Great Bridge, Virginia last night. As we were on our way in the dark, all of a sudden the wheel seized up and I couldn't steer, and Jeff had to hop down into the lazarette and disconnect the autopilot. We've had this issue before, and he knew exactly what to do, and he definitely saved the day. So when we got up this morning, he went down and he fixed the arm and was able to get us back on the water in about an hour. This is a image of Point No Point Lighthouse that we passed as we were heading up the bay. As you can see, the water was a little bit rough, but the day ended up being really calm.
It's about 3:30 or so, and we took off from Deltaville, from Fishing Creek, or whatever the hell it's called over there. At about 8:30 this morning, we pulled up the anchor and went out the narrow circuitous channel. It started off being, relatively good day. About 10 knots or so, 10 to 12. We were really worried because the forecast had 10 to 15 with 2-foot waves, and the waves were a little bit bigger before. And then right where we are right now, off the Potomac and north to the Patuxent, that forecast zone, NOAA was calling for a small craft warning at 10 p.m. tonight, and they were talking about it being 10 to 15 with 3-foot waves today, or 2 to 3-foot waves, something like that. And here we are with nice wind on the beam, and about 10, 12 knots or something like that, and the waves have settled down to almost nothing. We are pressing on towards the Patuxent, and we just passed Point No Point Light, and we're going to make a decision at the Patuxent, although it seems increasingly like we're just going to continue to press on towards Annapolis, and maybe make it there about 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Pick up a mooring in the front 40 and go to sleep, only to wake up in the morning as soon as Pussers opens. Mention this, we've got the sails up and the engine running, we're motor sailing. We're probably getting an extra knot by keeping the engine on. We keep passing all these boats, you probably think we're the fastest Diana on the bay. But yeah, we're just trying to get there as fast as possible. So we're killing some dinosaurs, or they're using some dinosaur fuel to do it.
Here's a perfect example of the type of vessel that you see a lot on the Chesapeake that you absolutely do not want to run into late at night. This kind of barge is going up and down the channel of the Chesapeake all day and all night, as well as a lot of other commercial vessels, and that's what we want to avoid, so we try to do most of our sailing during the daylight hours.
So we are around about, 7:30 at night or so, and we are off of Plum Point, headed north. Probably about 25 or so nautical miles left to go. It's gotten pretty hazy out here. It's also gotten a lot calmer. Wind has completely switched to the west, and pretty light, 5, 8 knots, something like that. Things are pretty calm, almost flat calm. I don't think that there's going to be anything justifying that small craft advisory that they have for the area that we're in right now, starting at 10 p.m. tonight. But I guess you never know. Just really excited about hooking up the mooring. Really disappointed though that we're probably going to get in, about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I think, like I said before, Pusser's last call is at 12 o'clock. I wish Annapolis was a little bit more of a wide open town. We could go get a cocktail after we're in, but it would be good enough to do that tomorrow morning.
It really was a beautiful night to be on the bay. We enjoyed a lovely sunset with beautiful yellows, peaches, and pinks in the sky. The water flattened out and was really calm. It was a little bit warm, but not too hot, and we enjoyed just sitting up on the cabin top and watching the water. This is a view, what we think was Harrington Harbor as we were coming past. This is really when the sun went below the horizon and everything was awash in beautiful blues and grays. and our anticipation was growing even stronger. Alright, we are about 7 miles off of Thomas Point Light, and we are cutting it really close to make it to Pussers in time to get our painkiller and bushwhacker. Probably not going to happen, but we're going to try. It's pretty dark out here. There's no moon that we can see. It's really cloudy, so that's not helping us at all.
It's not cloudy, it's just hazy.
Alright, just hazy, not cloudy.
I can see lots of stars.
I guess you can see stars. So yeah, it's been really uneventful evening so far. We had a nice sunset, and the wind died down, and we took the sails down, and we haven't had crazy waves or anything like that. And we haven't seen too many boats since the sun went down. A few off in the distance, but nothing close by that is worrying us. See, we're using our red headlamp so that we can keep our night vision, and yeah, we hope to be in before midnight. Unfortunately, this is the last bit of footage that we have from the evening. As we got closer to Annapolis, the anchored boats that were out were confusing us with their lights. They look like giant ghost cities on the water. So we turned off the camera and were diligent navigators on our way in. Picked up a mooring ball in the front 40 in Annapolis just as Pussers was calling last call. So we sat on the boat, enjoyed a couple of cocktails, and reminisced and celebrated all the hard work we had put into coming up the ICW over 2 weeks. We thank you so much for watching, and we hope you'll check out our blog, www.returntoseasons.com. We promise more videos to come soon. Thanks again, and please give us a thumbs up.